everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Fit Friday. So we're obviously in a little different space. So you might hear some background noise, but Gail agreed to meet me at her favorite spot, and that is Price Cutter. And the reason we know about her favorite spot is Gail and I spend a lot of time together. Gail's done her 45 to Fit program, but she does her aqua running. You do that at least, well, you try to do it at least twice a week. And it's so much fun because we get to talk. You know, we're always, we learn Price Cutters where you like to do your marketplace pickups and drop-offs and that sort of thing. But Gail, let's talk about when we first met. You've been doing aqua running for a while, but when you first started the 45 to Fit, because you've really started getting fit in the last couple months leading up to your first 5K. So take us back to the reason you started and how that kind of progressed.
Well, I like swimming a lot. So when I read about the aqua jogging class, 4 years ago, I think it's been 4 summers now.
Teaching it for a while.
And it was down at the Crocker Pool at the time. And I jumped all over it, and I invited some friends to come with me, and we carpooled, and we just did that twice a week. It was great. It was great. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, but we were only able to do that in the summer. But,
yes.
But thankfully, we have access to a pool year round. So you've been doing it year round. And when was it? In January, February, March, April? Is it April you did your first 5K, or was that May? We did the same day as the cookout.
I don't remember.
Well, okay,
so it was in the spring. It was in the spring because it was cooler.
You've been doing it for quite a while, the aqua running. So she's built up her endurance. She's built up a lot of stuff, and then you decided that you were going to do a 5K. But before we get into that, explain why the aqua running was so important to you because of your physical limitations.
When I was a kid, about 5 years old, I cut the instep of my foot, darn near sliced my foot in half. And the doctor, when he fixed it, he only used butterfly strips. He never did put stitches in. So I crawled around the neighborhood at the age of 5 for the entire summer, or I was pulled around by my siblings in a wagon. Well, later on, when I went to high school, I broke that same foot on a bicycle accident. And then I had a roller skating accident, which broke the other foot in 4 places. So my feet are not good. They hurt a lot all the time. Right now I'm having some issues with some pain. Doing the 5K and walking 3.1 miles. We're talking some pain, but I was so proud of myself because I did it. I made it. I was able to finish. I didn't even come in last.
No, you didn't. And you guys came across the finish line with your hands up in the air, and I might have cried a little bit. You know, I just love it that we can offer these programs where people can get fit for free and they can do things that they never thought that they could do. So guys, one of the reasons that she was able to do this is because she gained all of her endurance in the pool, which was super important because she couldn't have done the 5K without the endurance. So that means if she keeps her endurance up, you know, it's easier for you to do these. You don't have to do them all the time, but you could probably do them every other month, you know, by keeping it up in the pool, would you say?
Oh, yeah, with the pool. Well, and I don't just go to your swimming now. There's another swimming class in the morning that does some aqua aerobics, so I do that as well. So I'm swimming about 5 times a week, plus whatever I do in my friend's pool. Because when you're in the pool, my feet don't hurt.
No, they don't. So, and you know, the thing with the pool workout, because we've talked about this before, you get a flexibility, cardio, strength training. You get all a 3-in-1 workout. You get it all. There's absolutely no hitting on your joints. There's no pain. It's and you get this precision of movement that you could never get on land, you know, because we do a lot of stretching exercises and stuff.
We do a lot of stretching. The resistance in the water is just right. It's just enough for me. I mean, I'm not expecting to be a bodybuilder or anything with just water resistance, but it does give you a little resistance, and I like that. And it builds your heart rate up some, and that's what I need.
Would you say, you know, because we always joke about your camp, yah-yah. Everybody wants to go to camp yah-yah and take a nap. That's especially in the pool because we're like all so sleepy. But this is what she does with her grandkids. I mean, she's got a quality of life. Gail's in good enough shape, you know, to be able to. And, you know, without keeping your body in shape, you wouldn't be able to keep up with the grandkids.
No, and that was really big for me because they moved here for the reason of the kids being with their grandparents. And I want to be able to keep both my grandkids as often as I can because it is a nana's job to spoil them rotten.
Yeah, and Nana's got to be in shape.
Yes, because we live right near a very busy highway, and if they run to the highway, I have to be able to catch them.
Yeah. Well, and as they get older too, you want to be able to do stuff with them, like hiking
yeah.
and swimming and camping. And
Well, and the grandson actually helped me with the walking part of that, because I would go grab him, we'd go to the park, I'd push him in a stroller, and
Nice.
we would walk up to 2 miles with him before the path ran out.
And that was part of you did that for the 45 to Fit. So that's a program offered through the Pulaski County Health Department, through our Healthy Futures Pulaski County. And let's talk about that a little bit, because that helped you address some of the food issues, because guys, we always say you can't outrun a bad diet. Diet and exercise, they have to go together. So talk about that. Did that help you with getting that under control, or getting that?
It's a continuous thing. It's helping me be more aware of what I'm putting in my mouth. I drink water is about the only thing that I ever drink now. There's just so much to this program, this 45 to Fit. It has really been an eye opener, and it is something that I can do. I fall down a lot, but I get right back up and we keep going with it. That's the idea of the program. Sometimes I forget to do the reading. Sometimes I forget to get all my water, but you know what? Tomorrow's another day, and we just keep plugging along.
That's right. And that's part of the success of all the programs, is that you get into a group of encouragers, and you have accountability. Yes. What I like about our group too, and you'll see in these groups, if you decide to join, that they are it's easy to be, you can just be transparent, because there's no judgment in these groups. We lift you up and say, well, you may have, like you said, fallen down today, but tomorrow's a new day.
Tomorrow's another day.
Let's just get with it and get back on it.
And there's so much here in Pulaski County to do. I mean, you've got the beautiful trails. You got the park. I mean, my gosh, the park is just gorgeous. It's one of the nicest.
And not just Waynesville. We've got Crocker Park, Dixon Park, Richland Park, Iberia. I mean, there's that's not Pulaski County, but there's so many parks.
But they're beautiful.
They really are.
Just take a walk in, and they're well maintained. And who doesn't like a beautiful environment, right?
Mm-hmm.
The senior center here in Waynesville.
Yes, that's true.
We're doing cardio drumming now.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's different, but it's only about 20 minutes. So it is fun, and it really makes people aware of. We have several who say, "Oh my gosh, I can't keep doing these arm lifts," but it's making them aware that that's something to work on. That's an area to work on if they want to keep that going. But what else do we do? We do all the swimming. And, so there's plenty to do here in Pulaski County.
So what's your long-term plan?
My long-term plan is to
keep it up,
keep going, enjoy the group that I'm in. I really like this, not just the fitness part, but the making the new friends part. Oh my gosh, I've never met some of these people that are in the group, but I love being able to encourage them on their successful journey. And some people I do know.
She's talking about in the
45 to Fit,
and the 45 to Fit group, because a lot of them are not even in Pulaski County. We have people taking part in it all over even out of the state of Missouri. But through the group, we can all talk and we can share tips and we can be accountable to one another. So that's been really nice.
Yes. Well, I encouraged my sister-in-law to join the group, and she's living in Maryland, and she did it on her own out there with the encouragement of the group. And
isn't that amazing?
She really liked the program. She really liked the book that was involved with it. What was the name of that book again?
Oh goodness, you put me on the spot.
I put you on the spot.
Oh my goodness.
There's a book you're supposed to read.
Normally I would just be The Slight Edge.
The Slight Edge.
Sheesh. Okay.
And it was a really good book. I'm not into self-help books, but boy, that one really made me think. And my sister-in-law, she said that it was really good for her too.
Good.
So
I love that.
It really made a difference.
I love it. We love, my job at the Pulaski County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, and protect. And I love that I can be on the prevention part, because that's where my passion is. Let's prevent diabetes. Let's prevent heart failure, or let's just make life, let's live it. We can live it best when we feel good. And we've talked about this before. When you feel good, you think better.
Yes.
You're nicer to people.
Okay.
Well, you may not be, but I am. Gail's a little sassy.
No.
Yes, you are. Gail threatened to take away my pixie sticks, which I don't really eat pixie sticks, but she says I'm so hyper that my teacher should have taken them away in school. That's a fact, Gail. I'm going to own that one. But seriously, we love having Gail. And there's, you know, Gail is an amazing encourager. And she's proof that you can do it at any age. When did you start this? How old were you? A couple years? 4 years ago?
It's been 4 years, then I was 54.
Okay. So just think, if you hadn't started that, you're 58 now. You wouldn't have been able to do near what you do now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Like I said, the swimming alone, it's something that I know I can do with the foot issue and some of my other issues. I mean, it's really good for me.
I love it. And I love that we can do it. So guys, you heard it from Gail. It's never too late to start. And gosh,
Get on it.
Get on it. I love it. Yeah.
Today's the day to start.
Today's the day.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, so guys, if you want to reach out to me at the health department, 573-736-2217, you can look at our Healthy Futures Pulaski County Facebook page and find all the programs that we offer. We've got a ton of them. We put on 17 different events where you can get active. And sometimes we throw up events that we don't even know about. We're like, hey, we're going to do this event.
Let's do it.
like our color run where you did your first 5K.
That was so fun.
That's fun. Oh my
That
goodness.
was a lot of fun.
So be looking out, guys. And most of the events that we put on for free, which is amazing. I love that we have so many people that will come on board. City of Waynesville, City of St. Robert. So we've just got a lot of good partners.
Well, and you have another group that's out there at the park every morning.
Yeah,
or every Saturday.
Yeah, the Frog Fitness Group, and we've got Team RWB. We've also got there's a national fitness sport getting ready to go into Waynesville Parks. We're going to be talking about that later.
Oh, that's
Yeah, we're going to be part of that, doing lots of good stuff there. So, guys, we hope you have a happy Friday. And Gail, if you just want to leave them with one piece of advice, what would you say to them?
Today's the day to start. Don't keep waiting.
Truth. Happy Friday, guys.